The last few weeks, I've been going through sort of a dilemma. I read books of great men and women who've done actions that are just beyond what I could dream of, and I see my actions, and they're not at the same level. So I see the discrepancy between what I read and what I am, and it's pretty far away. It's still in nature similar. That's a saving grace because the actions they took, that they were out of their comfort zone and they were new to them. They knew that they might fail. They were risks, and the actions I take in a manner to a certain degree are the same. I am uncomfortable in most situations that I put myself in on purpose. In situations, I also know that I'm going to fail, but I just look at the uh, performing the action as success and not failure uh, if it doesn't work out. And so this is there, but the first week that I noticed this, it got me extremely sad, and I didn't know what to think of it because the gap was just so wide. And I'm in India, obviously, and most of the books I read, not Indian authors, not about Indian people, they were Western people. And after the first week, I realized that the actions are so different because they are in different conditions and they have been born in a different pin code, a different zip code. And that just makes sense because if I had the same conditions, I would probably take the same actions. And so, although there is a discrepancy between the actions and of what I read and what I am, there is a similarity between me and them in mindset. And I believe that is the right way. I might be incorrect here, and maybe it will not even maybe it will 100% lead to different results. And even though it scared me for the first 2 3 days, I'm extremely happy that that is the case right now. Because why would I want to be somebody else? Why would I want to be living somebody else's story? Because I want to be my own hero, and I want to be slaying my own dragons, and I want to conquer my own demons. What is the use of conquering their demons? And so, if you have faced this, you see the discrepancy between what you read versus what you are. And I think this happens pretty often. Don't look at it as fudge. I need to like change and I need to be different. You do, but it's not a sad thing, it's a good thing because you lack a certain set of characteristics that you need to change, and that can be solved. That's a very solvable problem, but you have the same mindset as them. And even the mindsets I think can be changed, but if you are actually in the same mindset, I think you've done a lot, and you just need to work on the characteristics and behaviors and incorporate them into your life. Because yes, there's a discrepancy, but it's a discrepancy of actions, and actions you can take as well. It will take a lot of courage. It will confuse you a lot in the coming. It will always confuse you. I've never not been confused with the actions I've taken. There's always been a negative aspect. There's always been a risk to them. And the safest actions I took, I don't remember. So taking risk does make me happy in a manner. It's enthralling, it's thrilling, but it is also scary. It's so scary. Like just walking around, and I'll be vulnerable here. I tried filming this video first in an open space, and when I did try it, when I spoke for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then somebody was walking by, so I just stopped and I was staring at the sun. But they could clearly see the camera in front of me, right? And it was funny, but I didn't, it was not a failure to me. I didn't feel so disappointed, and I didn't feel like, "Ah, shit." Yeah, I didn't feel that way. I felt like I tried. I also took a walk around to find another place, and it didn't work out that day. And my goal wasn't to film the video, my goal was to try. I did try. It didn't work out. It's happening today. So, and probably the people who I read, they probably would have gone through with it. But if I had gone through with it, I wouldn't have a different story to tell you. So, that makes me happy. And I will try to bridge the gap between what I read versus what I am, but in a unique manner. I don't want to be them, I want to be me. And that is it. I feel happy right now after clearing my head. And if you face the same problem, I hope this has helped you. And I'll see you soon.